Tuesday, April 29th. Happy heavenly birthday, Mom. Thought about you all night. Yesterday was a fabulous day. And today is starting out with that same sunshine and blue skies. I don't know what the plan is for today, except to hike. See how far we get. Be a surprise to see what's ahead. I'm looking forward to that. Whatever comes our way today. Absolutely gorgeous. Of course, this is a state park. We're almost out of the state park here anyway. It's just 0.2 of a mile across that little stream where we got our water from. Quite raging, actually. There's a corzillion places that you could tent around here, but they don't allow it, so just on the other side of the river, or the stream there, we could. And look at this. The ponies can also get over into this area too, so I don't know if that may be part of the reason for that. There's pony poop around here still, so. Bear box last night. Chained up so the bears don't carry it off, I guess. Actually, so they don't tip it over. But we'll go down and I'll show you the water source for the shelter. It's 0.2 of a mile away, but just got to go through a little gate. And there's a bridge to get over the stream, brook, whatever it's called. I don't even know what the name of it is, to be honest. So many highlights yesterday. You can actually hear the water from here. This is to keep the ponies in. Best way to do it is to lift latch, pull that open, and close the gate behind. You can hear it as we're getting closer. So from the Highlands, Graceland Highlands to here, there's no camping, but after you cross this, you can camp wherever you'd like to. This was our water source for last night. And we'll be heading north this morning. Have a good day, everyone, and I'll catch up with you as soon as we're ready to leave camp and find something interesting. I'm back up here through the great gates and grab my pack. Hike on. Okay, we will talk to you later. Tuesday, April 29th. Came to this big corral type area. Where I think they bring horses and cows before they release them into the hills. Lots and lots of little campfire places around. A bathroom up there. Outhouse style, there's not running water in there. Bear box even. Tenting in this area. Landscape history. First pioneers in this area found much of the land thick with virgin forest except for the bald areas on top of White Top and Elk Garden. Not long before the commercial value of timber was recognized and logging operations began. With all the open areas available after logging, farmers soon moved in. Since the high country offered difficult access and very short growing season, the lands were used for grazing livestock to keep the fields from growing up. The farmers used fire to maintain the land for grazing. Today, the Forest Service uses fire and grazing to preserve the pastoral high country. Farmers grazing cattle in these mountains use an area as a place to gather, weigh, and sell their cattle because the cattle weighed less after walking down the mountain. Farmers quickly learned that their animals brought the best price with their high country weight. Over time, this high country exchange became known as the scales. High country ponies. In the late 1960s, the Forest Service began buying land for Mount Rogers National Recreation Area. Land managers found that left unattended to the open high country soon reseeded and began to fill with trees and shrubs. Ponies were introduced to graze the high country and to keep the land open for both scenic and recreational uses. These ponies are hardy enough to survive the harsh winter and provide visitors with enjoyment. Each year the ponies are rounded up, checked to ensure good health, and some ponies are sold to manage the herd size. All kinds of other things. This gap is just over 4,600 feet in elevation between Stone Mountain and East and Pine Mountain West. Highlands. Yeah. Stayed at the Wise Shelter last night, just on the edge. And now we're at the scales. Oh look, search dog, German Shepherd. Are here. Cool. Corrals for the horses and cows, I guess. This is the scale right here. All right. Pretty interesting. Please close the gate. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. April 29th. Just got done lunch at the last shelter, Old Orchard Shelter. And we come across this brand new bridge.
Redone.
Brand new. Still got some sunshine. Let's see how many stairs there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
That was the AT there.
11, 12, 13, 14 steps. Yes. The AT used to go that way, and I put a temporary bridge, and I'll look at this one. Pretty cool. April 29th, about 6:20. We decided to push on today. We were hoping to find a campsite, but we haven't found one yet. So that's okay. Waterfalls are so magical. All right, I'll keep you guys updated when we find a place to tent for the night. Talk to you soon. Good evening, April 29th. It is late. I don't even know what time it is. I'm gonna look right now. It is 8:20. Almost hiker midnight. Today was not as eventful as the last 2 days, but there was still a lot of special moments today. Apple trees are blooming, at least at this level. So this morning we left the Highlands and walked that 0.2 of a mile, and then we were in another national forest. And we did see some more ponies this morning, not up real close, but we wanted to get moving this morning so we didn't stall right off the bat. So then we continued walking, and we came down to the scale, what they call the scale. And the scale is a big corral where they kept the horses and cattle back in the day, the ponies. The ponies are in the Highlands because they eat the green briar and some other things. I read what was on the board on my last video. It was pretty interesting. The scale is where they just corralled everybody. The farmers found out that if by the time they walked their animals from those high grounds down to the bottom of the valley to get shipped, that they lost too much weight. So they made a big corral up there and they sold them up there. So that was kind of interesting. We walked on through there. We took a break for lunch. We caught up with some folks that we had seen the night before. That was kind of fun. Talked to them at lunchtime. We only took about a 40-minute lunch break, and then we pushed on. We came to the next shelter and took a break after lunch. It was a little while. It was probably like 3:30 to 4:30. We took a break. Took off our shoes and socks. I put my shoes in the sun so that they would dry, and just kind of had a few drinks, had a snack, and then decided to move on and see if we could find a tent place someplace tonight. And which we did. I'll take you down there. This is a side trail that goes up to some waterfalls. It's going to be kind of loud, so I'll try to talk up a little bit. I'll show you where we're tenting tonight, and let's hope the creek don't rise, because we're going to get washed away if it does. I'll let you know tomorrow. How's that? Anyway, so this is the top of some falls here. I can't remember what it is. We did cross over Iron Mountain today. It was kind of it was uphill, not real big views, but there was some views today. And so anyway, we pushed on. We had a 15-mile day today. So in the last 3 days, even though it doesn't seem like we got anywhere, we still covered 40 miles. So I guess I really can't complain about that. 3 days and 40 miles. So yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We can deal with that. Tomorrow we're gonna wind up at Partnership Shelter. It's only 8 miles away from here. I know they deliver food up there from some of the local downtowns. But we also need to resupply. So we're going to try to hit, I think it's Marion or something like that. See if we can get down there and get resupplied. Because I'm about running out of food. I have one more day, but this is our chance to get to town. So all kinds of flowers. It's spring. Full on spring here. So yeah, so we finally found a place to tent for the night, right next to these falls. So yeah, we did a lot of water crossings today. That was a big thing today. A lot of rock hopping, I guess, to get across these streams. Like I said, tomorrow we have, there's our tents down there. And I do mean my peg is almost on the corner of that. Actually a beautiful spot. We found a bear hang. I don't know if I can zoom in or not. I'll try. There they are. Suspended over the top of the river, actually. So I think we'll be pretty safe there for tonight. Yeah, so as of today, everything is good. About time to call it a night. 15-mile day is a good day. I'm very happy with that. So hopefully we'll get a resupply tomorrow and continue on north and see where we can get. That'll be the exciting part. All right, I'll keep you posted. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.